What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the data contract and the prison contract. And I already uploaded all the other contracts that are already out right now. And if you guys want to check those out, links will be in the description. And we do have more contracts arriving on the way. And of course, when those do arrive into GTA Online, I will be sure to update you guys. And if you guys don't want to miss that, including more GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and many more Rockstar Game titles, make sure you guys are subscribed and have post notifications for you guys never miss an upload. And before you guys start any of these contracts, make sure you guys have armor and snacks. So we're going to start off with the prison contract. The description reads, infiltrate Bolingbroke Penitentiary and assassinate several targets. So the first prep is called Inside Man. So you're going to be helping out the Santos cousin, who is a little D, and he'll get to Bolingbroke Penitentiary and he will identify the targets. So you're going to have to head over to Burton. Now, it might be a different location for you, but you're essentially going to be doing the same thing. Just head over to the location on your map and you will meet up with Lil D. And once you do arrive there, you have to enter Lil D's car and you will drive over to Starbreak. It can be a different location, but you're going to be doing the same thing. Lil D is going to have a deal with his associates, and once Lil D is done, you have to head over to the gang hideout. Once you head over to the gang hideout, Lil D will exit the car and head into a house, and you will have to wait for Lil D to be done. And after Lil D is finished, you can choose to take out the gang members or you can escape the gang members. It's really up to you. If you want to finish this prep really quickly, I recommend just escaping them and taking out any other gang members that do go after you. And once you are finished with them, you have to take Lil D to the Mission Road police station, then take Lil D's car back to the auto shop, and you are done with the first prep. The next prep is called Access Points, and this prep actually has a very cool Easter egg. Now for this prep, it does have different locations that you have to go to. For me, it was Los Santos River, but it could be different for you. But essentially, you're going to be doing the same thing. Once you do arrive at the location, you have to take out enemies that are there and you're going to be stealing the trailer. And the Easter egg is right here. You will see a character based off the Terminator. And you will also realize that this character that's based off the Terminator actually has more health than anyone else there. So it's going to take more time to take him out. And then after that, you have to take one of the truck cabs and connect it to the trailer and drive over to the location. I think you can also call up the Phantom Wedge if you do have that vehicle if you want to, but it's just really up to you. Before you head over to the location, you do have to lose the cops. Now I decided to go in this train tunnel, but you can really go wherever you want to lose the cops. But once you lose them, you just have to head over to the drop-off point, which should be near Bolingbroke Penitentiary. And all you have to do after that is just leave the area and you're done with the prep, and you can head back to the auto shop to start the finale. So the finale is called The Hit, and you're going to break into Bolingbroke Penitentiary and assassinate all targets identified by Lil D. So once you get started with the finale, you can of course pick your weapon loadouts. I recommend going with Hustler or Sharpshooter, and I also recommend purchasing some super heavy armor. And of course, you can invite some players if you would like to. And after that, you can pick a vehicle that you want to start this contract with. And you do have to pick one of the vehicles that released in the Los Santos Tutors DLC updates. And if you don't have any of them, you will have to use the Santos car. So I decided to go with the Dominator ASP. And all you have to do is just head over to Bolingbroke Penitentiary. And once you do arrive there, you are going to be using the ramp to jump into Bolingbroke Penitentiary. So I recommend having some speed and definitely taking your time to make sure that you do go on the ramp. And once you do enter the prison, you will instantly get a 4-star wanted level, and there will be a lot of police officers. Now once you do enter the prison, I recommend turning around and going back the other way, just like I'm doing in the gameplay. And you're going to want to take this little ramp over here to jump into the main yard of the prison. And there's also some other ways to get into the prison if you would like to, but pretty much once you head inside the prison, definitely try your best to avoid the cops, and if you need snacks, definitely use it, but focus on taking out all the other targets and of course any cops that are in your way. And it should be around 4 targets, so it really isn't that much. And of course, again, take out any guards or any police officers that are in your way. And once you are done, you have to actually destroy the panel to actually exit the prison. There'll be 2 panels at the gates that you have to destroy, and once you destroy them, you have to follow the prison bus to rescue Lil D. And I recommend just taking out the driver, and Lil D will get into your vehicle. And after that, all you have to do is just head to the drop-off point. You will have to lose the cops before you do get there, so I recommend going to the tunnel near the casino. And once you do lose them, head over to the drop-off, and you're done with the prison contract finale, and you should get paid $157,500 plus the $75,000 bonus that you will get, bringing your total to $232,500. Moving on, we have the data contract. The description reads, locate the Meriwether CEO base of operations and steal his secret files. So the first prep is called Safehouse location, and you're looking for the Mayweather CEO base of operations and you're trying to find their way inside. Now for me, I had to head over to the Palmer Taylor power station, but it could be a different location for you. But you should be doing the same thing, which is following the skylift to the location. And once the skylift does arrive at the location, you have to take a picture of the bunker and send it to Santa, and you have to wait for Santa to contact you. And then after that, you have to wait for the barrage to exit the auto shop. And once it does, you just have to take out the people that are on it. I recommend taking out the gunner first because the gunner will probably start shooting at you if you don't. So take out the gunner, and then after that, take out the driver and steal the barrage and drive it back to the auto shop, and you're done with the first prep. The next prep is called Defenses, and pretty much for this prep, you're stealing equipment that can help you in the finale. Now there's 3 armaments around the map. If you want to, you can go after all 3 of them, but you do not have to. For me, I got 2 of them and the mission still passed. Now if you are doing a solo, then you will probably not need these equipments. Of course, you'll have to deliver at least 1 of them, but realistically, you're not going to really need it. Now for me in the finale, I didn't even use it at all, so it isn't really that important. It's really up to you if you want to use it. So like they have like the Surgeon Pickup Custom, and then they also have like the Night Shark. So if you feel like you're going to be using those vehicles, then I recommend going after those ones. But if you feel like you're not going to be using it, then it really isn't that important because you will have weapons that you can use, but these vehicles can be useful if you do run out of ammo. But again, it's really up to you. And once you are done, you can head back to the auto shop and start the finale. So the finale is called Robbery, and the description reads: infiltrate the Mayweather CEO's base, steal the hard drives, and deliver them to the clients. So of course you can pick your weapon loadouts. I recommend going with Sharpshooter or Hustler, and of course you can pick whichever vehicle you want. You have to use one of the vehicles in the brand new Los Santos DLC updates, and if you don't own one, you're going to have to use the Santos car. Now I decided to go with the Calico, and you have to head over to the bunker. Once you do arrive, make sure you have your weapons out because there will be enemies, and pretty much all you have to do is just take the hard drives and take out any enemies that are in your way, and make sure you have body armor and snacks for this mission, and make sure to take cover when needed. So there's 4 hard drives that you have to steal, and again, just watch out for any enemies and make sure you take snacks, and if you have any body armor, make sure to use it. And there's also soda machines in there too, so if you guys don't have any snacks on you, you can use that to get full health. And after you are done stealing all 4 hard drives, you will have to leave the bunker. Once you leave the bunker, you have to head over to Elysian Island. Now there can be some enemies on you, so definitely watch out for that. But once you do arrive at Elysian Island, you have to head over to the location, and then after that, insert the drives into the terminal, and Avi Schwartzman will start uploading them. Now this is where the finale could be a little bit difficult. Now I recommend staying in this building where Avi Schwartzman is uploading the drives because you will get a lot of cover, and make sure not to stand in front of any of the windows. And there also is a med kit in here if you do need it. And you can also use any of the weapon equipment that we did steal earlier in Prep 2 if you would like, and those are marked on the map. I recommend that you guys don't though, because again, there's a lot of enemies and you could potentially get killed. So I recommend staying in the building. Now for this part, you will have to be patient because you have to wait for Avi Schwartzman to upload the drives. So again, I just recommend taking your time and make sure you use any snacks, armor, and of course take cover when needed. And when Avi Schwartzman is finished, you have to take out the remaining enemies. And again, make sure you use snacks and armor and take cover when needed. And again, you will have to be patient on this part. And once you take out the remaining enemies, you have to head back to Avi Schwartzman and you'll be finished with the finale, and you will get paid $153,000, and of course you will get the $75,000 bonus, bringing your total to $228,000. So if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like and let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite contract so far. And of course, some more contracts do release in the future, I will be sure to update you guys. And of course, if you guys don't want to miss stats, and of course more GTA Online and Red Dead Online content, make sure you guys are subscribed and having post notifications for you guys never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.